Yo, 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 what's good, stream? Dirty Mike OG here. We are live not looking for anything. We're looking to play some games. So we're going back on the good old conspiracy theories and League. Never lets me down. Always brings me up. Flying high, feeling fine. You know what's up. All right, I'll try to rhyme for a little bit. It didn't work. You know what? Let's just rewatch it because I started it already. It's 3 minutes in. What's his name? Penguino,
Running out of
whatever.
words to express my disbelief in how the Jeffrey Epstein case is being handled by the government. Like, I'm having to make up words to
So
try and encapsulate my feelings. We're all being
we're gonna start
Mahoojanized here by, like, these elites in power that are so desperate
Mahoojanized.
to
I like that word.
bury the Epstein conversation. To briefly bring you up to speed, if you're a little lost, previously on Dragon Ball Z, the FBI and DOJ had concluded their investigation and determined that there was
Nothing.
no Epstein client list, there was no blackmail, and Epstein did indeed take his own life.
Apparently, there's nothing.
This runs counter to everything the government has said for years in the previous administration and in the current administration. Even infamously Pam Bondi saying she's got the files, everything's on her desk, and set so many deadlines for its release. And one of the big talking points for a lot of people running for positions of power was how they were going to be the ones to declassify the Epstein files and release the Epstein files. But then the DOJ and FBI pulled a reflafitation job here and just retconned all the lore, sent out some new talking points to the puppets that there is no client list, there is no blackmail, and he killed himself. So that's what all these ghoulish...
Yeah, and if you go against that, now you're against MAGA?
Until last night, where Trump
It's a
made
trip.
a post that said
It's a trip.
there are files, but they were made by Obama, Crooked Hillary, the Democrats, and everyone. Which goes against what the DOJ and FBI was just trying to say about the outright existence of those kind of things not being in the fucking corporeal realm.
Yeah.
But now Trump is saying, no, they're there, but they're like really fraudulent because Obama and Hillary and everyone, they like made them. It was so absurd, in fact, that he got ratioed on his own platform by his most loyal of enthusiasts. It is such a bad job at covering this up. Everyone is seeing through it. And I want to go over it here because this is like a full-blown reflafitation that we're witnessing. Like, that's not even a word, and yet that word still elicits some kind of emotion. Like, it still feels like it fucking means something. I don't have words to express how bad all of this has become. It's unreal. What's going on with my boys, and in some cases, gals? An excellent intro right there. That would be an A+ on the summer book report. My God, what a way of starting a post. They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years, it's Epstein over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and losers and criminals of the Biden administration who con the world with the Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more? He literally right there says that there's files, which is the exact opposite of what the DOJ and FBI have been saying.
I just had some fettuccine, some pizza.
No client list. There is nothing.
Came back from LAX. That shit was wild.
It is there, but you can't trust it because Obama and Hillary and all these other people.
Look at the FPS. I don't know why it's so low.
Like, what the fuck? He continues, why didn't the radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? Fucking exactly. If this was written by Obama and crooked Hillary, why wouldn't they have used this against you when they had power? Fucking Biden was president for 4 years. If they had already orchestrated this fraudulent Epstein list, don't you think they would have dropped it as a weapon against you? You are contradicting your own statement here. The reason these files haven't been released is because it implicates so many people from all sides of the political spectrum, so both sides are fucking fearful of these ever seeing the light of day. If this really was written by Obama and the crew here, surely
Obama and the crew
at some point. No doubt. I'm gonna go ahead and
Obama and the crew. Obama and the crew. Obama and the crew.
1 year ago, our country was dead. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. One of the biggest pedophiles in history, with clientele that includes some of the most powerful people in the world. And now all of a sudden nobody cares about Jeffrey Epstein? What? What are you trying to even say? You yourself even made the promise that you would declassify the Epstein files if you were elected. If you were elected, you were going to make a big song and dance about this transparency and the Epstein files coming out. So many people around you also made the same claims, and now all of a sudden, nobody cares about Jeffrey Epstein? Nobody? Nobody out there at all? Huh, that's so odd. That's so weird how that just fucking flip-flopped. That's really weird. This desperation from the people in power to bury this conversation should be extraordinarily alarming to anyone that is using any amount of neurons in their noodle. Like, just think for a moment. Why are they trying to pretend that this is nothing? They're trying to, like, hypnotize or brainwash people into just writing this off as no big deal. They were talking about children being raped by so many people in power. In what universe is that not a huge issue that everyone should...
I think what baffles me more about it is like they're so nonchalant about it. Like it's not... Yeah, like how is it not a big deal? I don't know why people aren't, like the reporters aren't turning around and asking him that.
Care about. You are paying taxes to and are being controlled by people that were raping children. And they are not facing justice, even though justice is what was promised by this administration and had been repeated so many times to the American public of how they were going to be pursuing justice come hell or high water. Everyone that Epstein ever associated with, everyone incriminated in these files is going to face the piper. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, criminals. And now they're just saying, no, it's not real, it doesn't exist, there's no evidence of that, we're not doing anything. And not only are they not doing anything, they're actively lying to the public about all of it and now trying to convince the public that it's stupid to make a big deal out of it and that you're wrong for making a big deal out of it. Again, keep in mind, a lot of people that are currently in power use the Jeffrey Epstein talking point as a huge piece because the previous administration completely fucking failed in delivering anything of substance in regards to that investigation. So this next cycle, a ton of people were using it as a way of trying to win over a lot of people about how transparent they're going to be and how justice is going to be a priority. And now that they're in a position to actually deliver on that justice, they're just burying it, outright just denying its existence and making sure all of those that were implicated get away with it. I don't know how any sane human being with a functioning frontal lobe could look at this as anything other than
pretty sure Netanyahu's on it
and a lie in using their power to protect these elite pedophiles on the Jeffrey Epstein list. It should be something everyone cares about, but they're trying to tell you to reject what you know to be true and just mindlessly follow their every single word.
Oh, it's fucking it.
Every single day. There's no one story. They are constantly flip-flopping. They're not even in agreement with their own stories at all, but you just need to swallow all the shit they feed you. They were already telling you how important Jeffrey Epstein and everything in regards to that case was. Now they're telling you it's not important and it's not real, so get over it. You need to not let that actually take hold in your psyche. This is the most blatant, bad cover-up ever. Like, this is the worst cover-up job in history, yet somehow it is actually still working for some people. There are people that are now just writing it off as no big deal. Like, guys, can we get on to the next thing now? This is stupid. We're up on this Epstein thing. I've never even...
I think those are the bots.
Epstein.
Oh no, I could be wrong.
I don't know how to say his name. I have no idea what any of this is about. All I know is there's no big deal. Like fucking goofball Stephen A. Smith recently had this to say about it.
It's really, really surprising that this matters. Of course, I think there's a list, but I don't know. I suspect, but I have no knowledge, nor do I care. It's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out and enjoy myself. I'm getting ready to have a nice weekend. I can give a damn about the Epstein client list. This has no effect on me whatsoever. I have a life. I don't understand for the life of me why this matters so much to these. I'm talking about people losing it. They're crying on camera. They're talking about resignations. They're pissed off about everything. I'm like, really?
That's a fascinating perspective there, Stephen. I see you put on your stupid cap for this. That's very interesting. So it's no big deal to you that children were raped by Epstein and all of his associates, many of those associates being very powerful political figures, that you don't understand why that would be a big deal or something that people care about? Oh, but you're going out on Friday night to go eat fucking shrimp or something, so you're having a great time. It doesn't affect you. What is even the point you're trying to make here? You're just implying that because you're about to go have a nice Friday night, you have a life, thus you can't be bothered to care about these absolutely heinous
What are these
crimes
niggas doing?
to care about that you don't
Why do they all dip out?
Good news, everyone. Stephen A. Smith is not directly affected by the unthinkable crimes committed by Epstein and all of his associates, so the case is closed. There is no point in even pursuing justice against all of the criminals that were involved. There's certainly no point in talking about it any further. In fact, he is criticizing people that are talking about it still. He doesn't think it's that big of a deal because he's busy. He's a busy guy. He's a very social guy. He's got a function on a Friday night where he can go enjoy some hors d'oeuvres. He doesn't really seem to care all that much about this whole Epstein thing and all the victims there, I suppose. That's what he's implying. So move on. That's the message he's delivering here. It's crazy. He is directly implying that it doesn't affect him. He doesn't seem to care and doesn't think anyone is justified in caring. It doesn't make sense to him why people care so much about these heinous, evil crimes. That is crazy that he is just confidently saying that with his whole chest. He's unafraid to just say how little it matters to him with how evil this shit is. You can see the talking points have now actually hit the desks. So there's a lot of people that are now
How the fuck did he see me?
regurgitate this vomit about it's just not a big deal. It's so surprising anyone cares. And you can see that his cohort here is giggling. His handlers went and programmed some laughter into his protocol so that way they could try and turn this into a joke, which is the administration has done that before. Remember when they teased the Epstein Files release and what they actually did was drop a Rick roll on Twitter for it? It's crazy. They have taken one of the biggest pedophiles in history that has the most evil shit ever in it and have made it into this, a joke, and trying to parade it around like it's no big deal and that you're wrong for caring about it.
With all the stuff going on in this country, with all the power that
Oh my
you
God.
possess because of the cash and the influence you have because of your connection to this administration, that's why you upset at Trump. I didn't blame Trump one bit for looking at them and saying, really? That really matters to you? That's really that important? Now, maybe he had a different reason for saying it, trying to be evasive or whatever. I don't know. But I do know this. In the grand scheme of things, it ain't going to affect the lives of over 200 to 300 million Americans. I think we'll be just fine without knowing whether or not there was really a client list. I think we'll be okay. It's unbelievable that this is a big deal to me. It really is.
Holy shit, Steven. You're like Superman. No, you're like an anime protagonist. What a hero with this take. It's unbelievable to Steven that anyone cares about children being raped and being upset that the people responsible aren't being thrown in jail.
Fuck does he?
They're not facing any repercussions and they remain in power.
He's retarded.
Why anyone would care about that. What an interesting perspective, Steven. That is very special stuff. Fascinating. This is fucking unhinged. He is just proudly, confidently saying that people need to just move on and grow up. That this isn't some big deal, and he can't understand, wrap his head around why anyone's caring about it.
Makes me think that he's on the list too.
Directly affected by it. He's gonna go eat dinner. What? What? I'm actually having a fucking Scatman level meltdown right here. At a loss for words, how people can actually have that mentality. Everyone is affected by this, by the way, because it now proves that there are people that are above the law. And those people are people you directly pay taxes to in a lot of cases, Steven.
Exactly.
Everyone is affected here, you fucking goober. He's not the only one. This has become a common talking point. I guess the talking point emails went out maybe with a little bit of money under the table for it as well. That this is now what they're trying to regurgitate. They're trying to plant this idea in everyone's head that it's been blown way out of proportion and that you shouldn't care about it. They are trying to convince you not to care about this level of evil and that they will lie directly to your face.
Oh, the fuck's happening?
Words over the last year or so, and you can hear them talk about it very differently about how important the Jeffrey Epstein investigation is and the client list and the blackmail, all those files. That had become a crucial talking point for these same people that are now saying, no big deal, doesn't exist, move on. Ask yourself why. Why? Just please, I'm begging you, do not let someone like Stephen A. Smith convince you that it's not something you should care about. You should.
That's the worst I've ever seen.
And it is crazy that it continues to get even more insane with the handling of the entire Epstein conversation. They are so desperate to bury it. It's fucking scary. It's really about it. See ya.
Imagine being
You know what? I agree with them
just by
on this
thinking
one.
about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea.
Easy just to release them. Damn, it's these videos eating up my
Dr. G here. I'm a
oh, what
clinical
down
and forensic
crazy.
psychologist as well as a body language expert, and today we're going to be analyzing behavior
FPS
and body
after the
language to
video
see if we
turned
can
on.
determine
I gotta
whether
do
or
something
not
about
there's
that.
actually an Epstein client list. Before we get started with this, couple of quick things. One, I wanted to make sure you know this is not a psychological evaluation of any kind. These are just my opinions. In addition to that, I do want to remind you to like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. All right, let's go. We're going to be looking at 3 different clips today. Starting
I'm
with
talking
an
about.
interview with Attorney General Pam Bondi. This is from February of this year. Then we're going to be looking at White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, and then
Yeah, I got her. I think I got her.
President
Yeah,
Trump
that's what I wanted.
and Bondi together. All right, let's just jump right in.
All right, let's just do this real quick.
DOJ may be releasing the list
I think it's under my settings, under my
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
my fucking Internet
that's been
Explorer or whatever.
directive, by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files.
Now, normally I break things down as we go, but I wanted you to see that whole clip, and now we're going to go back and break it down bit by bit.
Donald Trump has talked about the DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients.
Immediately.
Oh, it's not on.
Now, he
Wait,
specifically
see this.
said releasing a list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. That is specifically what was said. You
All right,
saw
let's try
her
it.
nodding her head as that was stated. There was nothing about files, nothing more broad than that. It was a very specific question, and she had a very
Oh yeah, that helped a lot.
nodding response to that, which obviously anybody would interpret as a
The FPS is still low though.
Talking
Yeah.
about the DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's
Well, that
sitting on
really
my desk
happened.
right now.
Now, this part right here is a little bit more ambiguous. So, after he said, "Is that really going to happen?" the first thing you saw was her head doing this. Now, the challenge here is that sometimes people do shake their head for emphasis, and you see her do that in a way that appears to be emphasis after this. This is a little bit ambiguous, and I do like to be very specific about what I'm seeing. And if you look, her head is very horizontally moving like this. To me, that looks like a head shake. It looks like she's saying no, but that is potentially up for interpretation. Let's watch that again, and then we're going to keep going.
Of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will
Yeah,
that
why
really
is she
happen?
getting that yeet?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a
There it is.
directive.
So it's sitting on my desk right now for review. You saw the head nod with that, and now you see her doing this. Now, as she's doing this,
Head
this
nod
looks
with
more like
that.
more emphasis than this did.
That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files.
And you see the way she's leaning in. JFK files, MLK files.
Who is this guy?
All of this is very authentic.
Dr. G
So,
explains.
file on her
He
desk.
says the truth behind the
None
Epstein
of
client
the
list, body language
suggests
analysis.
That is not true. Now, whether or not she plans to release it or thinks it will ever actually get released, that's a little bit more ambiguous to me. But it seems very clear that she is telling the truth, and she is being very specific when she is responding to whether or not there is an Epstein list on her desk. On top of that, she is someone who speaks very precisely. You're going to see that later, and I get later she's trying to clarify this point, but she is someone who is very precise with her language. So I would be very surprised if somebody said something that was inaccurate and she didn't correct them at that time. That's very much the way that she typically is.
By President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen any?
So this was several months ago. Now what we're going to be looking at is White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt responding to questions the day after the Department of Justice came out and said there is no Epstein list. One of the main reasons I created this channel is to help people stay safe, whether it's through recognizing body language or just understanding the warning signs of danger. In today's digital age, your personal information could be at risk, leaving you vulnerable to scams, identity theft, and fraud. That's why I'm excited to share today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution
Yeah,
to
yeah.
protect you
Guys are
and your
idiots.
family from data breaches, fraud.
Come
and
on,
identity
come
theft.
on, Yi.
Here's the reality.
What do you got,
The less
Yi?
personal information you have online, the safer you
I
are.
don't know what the hell this
Aura
Yi's
helps
doing.
remove your data from those shady broker websites that sell it to scammers. They monitor the dark web for your information, alert you to potential threats, and even allow you to lock your credit file with just a tap. Their features are designed to stop problems before they happen. Aura also comes with military-grade encryption to secure your online activity and a password manager to keep your login safe. And with $1 million in identity theft insurance per adult on your account, up to 5 people can be protected. It is an incredible layer of security for your entire family. As someone who's passionate about safety, I believe in taking every step to protect yourself physically and digitally. don't wait until something happens. Go to aura.com/Dr. G and start your 14-day free trial today and see if your data has already been leaked.
Bring it.
Take
What?
charge of your
We're
digital
right
safety today. Thanks
here.
to Aura for sponsoring this video.
Caroline, the DOJ and FBI have now concluded there was no Jeffrey Epstein client list. What do you tell MAGA supporters who say they want anyone involved in Jeffrey Epstein's alleged crimes to be held accountable?
This administration wants anyone who has ever committed a crime to be held accountable, and I would argue this administration has done more to lock up bad guys than certainly the previous.
All right, let's look at what her body language is doing right now.
You gotta stop talking about the previous administration.
Anyone who has ever committed a crime to be held accountable, and I would argue
Just focus and do what you gotta do. Release the fucking
She has
tapes.
a point to make. She's being very emphatic. She's being
The
very
fuck?
direct, but she's not addressing specifically what was asked. And this is something that she doesn't always do. She is someone who is very direct. She tends to respond to questions directly. But as you can hear, right now she's deflecting a lot, and she's using a lot of emphasis as she's deflecting to make sure you pay attention to exactly what she's saying, not what you're asking.
administration has done more to lock up bad guys than certainly the previous administration. And the
So as you can see, she raised her eyebrows, certainly more than the previous administration. So rather than focusing on, hey, the Department of Justice has done an amazing job, we know for sure this is all good, this is all right, she's deflecting once again. We're better than the last administration was. That's the message right here. And once again, it's deflecting
Come on,
what
Trundle,
people
come on.
are really asking about.
done more to lock up bad guys than certainly the previous administration. And the Trump administration is committed to truth and to transparency. That's why the Attorney General and the FBI Director.
Now look at her body right here. As she's saying all of this, she's moving around a lot. And she, once again, is somebody who's very direct. It seems like it takes a lot to rattle her, and it seems like right now you're seeing more nervous energy than usual. She is not able to stand very still. You're seeing her scoot around, which probably means there's a lot of adrenaline going on. That probably means there's a lot of feeling as she's having to field these questions. Probably much easier to respond to the previous questions during this.
Committed to truth and to transparency. That's why the Attorney General and the FBI Director pledged to do an exhaustive review of all of the files related to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and his death. And they put out a conclusion of that.
So they put out a memo. Watch her hands right here.
To Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and his death. And they put out a.
So she wants you to pay attention to the memo. She doesn't want you to ask her questions. They put out a memo. That's the end of it. So she's essentially kicking the can to somebody else.
Memo in conclusion of that review. There was material they did not release because, frankly, it was incredibly graphic and it contained not something that's appropriate for public.
Now you can hear the pressure in her voice as she's talking about this. So she's talking about that they're not going to release the type of content that they ultimately have, which nobody would expect them to. Nobody has asked for that. Not one person in all of this has ever asked for them to release anything other than the
list.
names of the people that were involved, because that
We don't want to see the damn fucking
she's getting aggressive with
keto
She's
shit.
shut people down
Come on.
to say we're not going to release
That's
that.
like-
It's not appropriate.
that's
Nobody's
easy.
asking for that. So it once again it deflects exactly what
Yeah.
everybody's wanting.
Come on.
And it's a way to shame and stop people from asking for the client list, even though what she's saying is actually entirely unrelated.
Consumption, but they committed to an exhaustive investigation. That's what they did. And
Now, this was the most interesting part of this whole thing. Watch her mouth right here.
consumption, but they committed to an exhaustive investigation.
I want to see if I can play Marvel Rivals.
One is that she's looking down right now. That's when you don't really want to see the response.
While I'm streaming, so I'm gonna try.
Saying something that you don't believe, or saying something where you really just don't want to see how they're going to react, even if it's brief. And you also see this kind of frown. This is a way of being both uncomfortable and a way of showing indifference. So it seems to be that she's saying, well, they decided to do this. So you see that this is maybe her real reaction. While she is very good at staying on target with what she's talking
All right,
about,
let's try
I'm
it.
not
Let's try it.
entirely sure personally
So
what she
first,
actually
before I even
believes
try
in
it,
what she's saying. I don't think
obviously
she's going
exit out of the
into
game.
position and say, "Hey, lie with
We're
you,
gonna change
lie about this
the-
stuff." I think she's saying exactly what she has been.
We're gonna
doing.
change the title.
I'm just not sure that she actually believes it.
For public consumption, but they committed to an exhaustive investigation. That's what they did, and they provided the results of that. That's transparency.
Follow up on that,
Sure.
Caroline. Okay, so
As this next question's being asked, you see her back up a little bit. We do that to gain emotional distance because this is probably making her uncomfortable. Watch this right here.
The results of that. That's transparency.
follow up on that,
Sure.
Caroline. Okay.
You can see the head bouncing back a little bit. There's discomfort with this.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this guy's projecting a little bit. I don't know.
You can also see she's taking it.
This seems a little too much for me.
You can see the chest raise.
Even though I agree with them, I don't.
Appearing once again more uncomfortable.
Says he's a doctor, but yeah, I don't want to watch this one.
Press briefing.
It just, I don't want to just see her like body language shit. 'Cause I don't entirely agree with it. I don't know if it's true or not, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go to a place I love. No, this explains it. What is it? This is somebody got ranting. I like this one. A year ago, Cat Williams' theory on the pyramids and Atlantis. This is a 16-minute video. We'll give Epstein a quick break.
The
Quick
real
break.
speculation is they think that the people who built the pyramids built them way
Quick break.
earlier than the conventional dating is. They think there's real evidence that shows they're 9,000, 11,000 years old. Easy.
No people built the pyramids.
No people?
No.
Who built them?
Aliens.
No people built the pyramids. And if you look around the world, you see certain telltale things that let you know that advanced machinery was in usage. Look, this whole thing where slaves are stronger people is a fallacy. We like to believe that slaves are stronger. Slaves are weaker because they don't eat the right food and they live a terrible life. The slave population is not smarter and better conditioned unless you're enslaving the Jews.
They stopped thinking that quite a while ago. They think it was actually skilled labor because of the way they were eating. They found what their camps were, where their food was. They ate like very good food. So they think they were actually skilled labor, but also probably forced skilled labor. But that's probably not the people who built it. That's probably the people that were working on it. That's probably the people that worked in the village or in the city.
How many companies have done renovations on the White House? None of them have done enough renovation that they can claim it's their White House. So, yes, thousands of years worth of people were there. But that doesn't have anything to do with the building of it.
He's taking a break, so I'm going to do a quick play to see how it runs.
We know enough now to understand that this was a complex. This was not...
right.
We've been led to believe that this is how much they worshipped their dead bodies.
Right.
But the evidence doesn't show any of that.
No, it doesn't.
Like when you see inside when they have those intricate carvings and paintings and stuff in gold and stuff, you have to remember this is in a windowless room, folks. There's no candle soot. There's no it's clearly a power plant and built specifically for that location.
Hold on.
On this planet for
what do you think it was powered by?
The hot water springs underneath it.
So it was powered by the hot water springs? And to what end? How do you know all this, first of all? Is this marijuana talk?
I don't think so. This is
where did you read this?
If you follow information,
All right, what do we got? Oh, what happened?
You find out that in all parts of history, people were coming to this region.
Dude, what the fuck?
Information and their knowledge.
Wasn't that long?
Things that were forbidden.
Yeah.
These were not.
Why? I wasn't even listening that long. Hold on, let me fix this.
Not even comparable to anyone else.
Transform.
Nor since. Nor
now or
Nor
Fit
since.
to screen. There it goes.
Great Pyramid of Giza is insane.
Right. like.
I think they put me in a match already.
This is where he came to get the information. But if you follow that information pathway, it leads you to this character called Thoth, right? And
He's on
tablets.
Smite. Thoth.
Of Thoth are literally mind changing.
All right, let's see how we run with it. First time Marvel Rivals streaming. We're gonna see how the FPS is and whatnot. Oh, this is a bad sign. Oh, I'm in, but it's not showing it. Let's see what's happening.
I'm sure that
also known as the Smart.
Okay, it's not showing it. We'll try
tablet or the tabula.
game capture.
Smart.
Pacific.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Marvel Rebels.
Yeah.
There it goes. That's the way.
Hermetic text. It was highly regarded by Islamic and European alchemists as the
Oh, hit the
foundation of
screen.
art. Though
Hold on, almost done, almost done.
legendary Hellenistic
Don't
figure
kick me.
Hermes
All right, let's try it.
How do you say it, bro?
Trismegistus.
Trismegistus.
Oh my gosh, I am lagging.
First appears in a number of early medieval
No way I'm gonna be able to play like this.
sources.
I'm gonna try to put it down when I die right now, so I'm gonna get kicked. Oh my gosh. I can't even see what's happening.
The Egyptian god Thoth. Okay, it says beginning in the 2nd century BC onwards, Greek texts.
All right, hold on.
Hermes, a syncretic combination of Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god.
We're gonna go graphics quality to medium, see if it does it.
Those texts known as the Hermetica are heterogeneous collection of works
Oh,
that in the modern day era are
hell no.
subdivided into two groups.
Might have to do low.
Hermetica comprising of astrological, medical, botanical,
You know what?
chemical, and
Maybe we'll just do no conspiracy for when you play Marvel Rivals.
philosophical. Hermetica comprising of mystical, philosophical writers. Holy shit!
Is this weed talk?
No, this is so legit.
So legit.
So this dude.
This is weed sock? Oh, little bitch. Oh, where's my heels? Where's my heels? Alright, let's go to low now. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's turn off the conspiracy theory. See, that makes a difference. Honestly, it's kind of better. Let's see when I jump right now. Oh, that's way better. But still not like it is when I'm not streaming. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm like, where the fuck is everyone? Let's try low now. No, these niggas gonna heal me? Oh my gosh. I want to see the FPS. I'm about to put it on the settings right now. Where's our healer at? Oh, he's right there, not doing anything? Wow, this is a quick match. I just can't with the healers, man. Oh, there's no healers. Bad. So bad. Let's see the FPS real quick before I go in. So it says we're 200. I might have to bring it down to performance. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, jumping on. We'll see what if this helps. Maybe I will order this. Not VSync. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna turn off the reflection quality. Let's see if that gives us a little bit more juice. Yo, yo, yo. We're live, brother. We're gonna see if it's better than last game.
Do
You want?
wanna run
Yeah, do a quick match. If it,
or
yeah.
competitive?
No, quick match. Normal.
Alright, for sure.
Yeah, just in case. 'Cause if it's shitty, I'm just gonna turn off the stream and then we'll do some competitives.
Shoot.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. It goes down to 90, 180, 190, 120. Tank. Alright, let's go get up. Let's see, can I adjust the FPS or just stays at 90? Yeah, limit FPS. We can get to 90.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm used to fighting on the streets. Across all space and time.
60, 70, 90. Dang, and Battle's fighting at the 60.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Doom is nothing. Now is the true threat to this universe and all others.
Looks like the mission area is yours.
Wow, where does it look go?
Is yours.
Back off. Oh man. I'll be real, I do not like playing it while I'm streaming. I don't know where the healers went. Are they dead? My nigga! Oh, he died. I know they say Loki's the best fucking healer, but I don't know. I've not had any good games with Loki. Oh, they all died. How are they all dying?
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Died too? Oh, they're dying to Spider-Man? He's healing me!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Render me assistance.
You are nothing!
This is real firepower.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
They take it, they took it. Oh no, we got it! Stay in there! I'm on my way, I'm on my way! Ain't doing shit, Spider-Man. Told you. Oh my gosh.
Control lost.
Bring on the chaos.
Control seized.
Fucking lag. Did you competitive? I'm getting it off stream. Oh my.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Hold it, hold it. Oh, no healers. Aim their healers. Problem with, I'm starting to figure out with this game. No one wants to aim the damn healers. Dude, fucking just heal me, man. They should have a stat also called healing received to see how much we have at the end.
We shall protect the innocent and devour the guilty.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I just realized my mobile one's not capturing anything.
Not as long as you keep that big nasty tongue of yours far away.
We will do our best, but we make no promises.
The battle starts in 5,
Huh.
4, 3,
Oops.
2, 1.
Yeah, it's still not capturing it. It's weird.
Mission area. Got it?
Friends have saved my life far more times than weapons. Even so,
I'm about to turn it off after this one though, because I like to have way more than 60 FPS. There it goes.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Hey, Petey! Enjoy the amplifier!
That did nothing to me, bitch.
someone scratch my back.
Extermination!
Where everyone go?
They captured the mission area.
Hello? Oh, okay. Of course.
I'm hulking.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
You are nothing!
Hey, hold your horses. I'll deploy another beacon. This is real firepower. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
How did they take out my freaking shield?
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm hulking.
I think I wasted right there.
This is
Down with that.
Don't mess with the amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Our efforts deserve praise.
Enemy tags. Follow them. The area is almost yours.
Damn.
Here they are. Control lost.
Black Widow, get on point.
Damn. If I still out damage any of them, Wow. Pretty much outdamaged all of them. Alright, I'll turn off the stream.